Hold your thoughts, Pankaj. We've got a quick management check now. We've got Anup Kumar Mittal, the CMD of NBCC, joining us on the line from New Delhi. Mr. Mittal, thanks so much for joining us. You've got a fairly large order of about 2,149 crore rupees from ITPO. I'm going to start by asking you, what is the time frame in which you are going to be looking at completing this project and hence getting this money?
Good afternoon. You see, this project will take around 3 years' time from today. In this breakup is almost 6 months we require for designing and preparation of concept of the project and local approvals, and 2.5 years for completion of the project. So total value is about 2,200 crore rupees, and I feel from the third quarter of next financial year we start booking the revenue.
Fair enough. Mr. Mittal, tell me, how is the order book looking at this juncture? You do so many of the big projects and redevelopment projects for the government in New Delhi. What is it looking like? Is there any kind of slowdown in the spending over there, or do you think that the order book is robust right now?
You see, as the first question is about the order book size. Right now it's about 38,000 crore rupees approximately. It may close by end of this financial year at 40,000 crore rupees. So we are getting a lot of orders on PNC side as well as redevelopment side. And I mean, it's no question of slowing down of government spending, and particularly this ITPO project is totally Government of India funded project. So I'm seeing a lot of growth in that.
So the slowdown is not impacting NBCC for sure?
Not at all. Not
okay. What about your costs? Have they come down because commodity prices are down, and hence is your margin picture looking better going forward?
Of course, I mean, particularly steel prices have gone down substantially, and construction cost fairly gone down, and at least we can say there is no escalation in comparison to last 3 years cost. So the cost has gone down.
Okay. You know, I met you last, I think a year and a half back, Mr. Mittal, in your office, and at that time the stock of NBCC was the talk of the town because it had been such a multi-bagger. I'm going to ask you, how do you see the next year panning out for NBCC, and what are your own targets in terms of growth and numbers?
You see, we have set a target of at least 25% CAGR for 5 years. This target was fixed 6 months back, or you can say start of the financial year. But after seeing the order book size and the kind of orders we are getting, we are in process of reviewing that. And you see, I can only say that next 5 years will be NBCC's, I mean, this company's time in redevelopment sector, PMC and infrastructure sector.
And which are the new markets that you're looking at? Because most of your work has been around the NCR region and the north.
No, but it's not like that. We are equally spread it, but of course, considering the capital of the country, the concentration of the government infrastructure, particularly government residential colonies and offices in Delhi, but we are equally spread it. But our focus now is on redevelopment project, not only in NCR. We are working with the Rajasthan government. We have made a joint venture company with Rajasthan government. We are working in redevelopment sector with Odisha government, and now we are looking for, I mean, some project from Railway Ministry also, redevelopment of railway stations.
Are you getting your payments in time? There was an element of pending payments, if I'm not mistaken, in the past.
No, you see, in redevelopment projects, in most of the redevelopment projects, the payment is no issue because we have to generate, I mean, funds from the project only. It's a self-financing model kind of thing. So payment is no issue, particularly in government sector.
Okay, Mr. Mittal, we leave it over there. The stock has been a phenomenal stock, and I'm going to get Pankaj's views on this. You know, in 2014 May, NBCC was trading at 135 rupees. It went all the way up to about 1189 rupees exactly around a year later. So from 135 to 1189, and it is recovered or you know, corrected slightly from there. Pankaj, this was a stock that was the talk of the town at least a year back. Do you see, you've heard the management now, do you see a further upside here?
I think so. I think this is one of the few good performing PSUs, and if we talk about stocks one of the few PSU stocks which have done exceedingly well in say last year or two, and the kind of management commentary, I think the kind of voice I was hearing just now, management has almost sort of upgraded their earnings. They've already almost said that they would be inclined to upgrade their revenue and bottom line. And it all started with their Kedbai Nagar project, and it's doing exceedingly well, and they become the leaders in this redevelopment kind of thing. And being a strong PSU, debt-free PSU, and most of these identities which are going for redevelopment, I think they got a very big order from AIMS recently. They've got a big order from other PSU units. So it's a win-win situation for both the companies, and it's very I think the kind of performance NBCC is giving, the kind of delivery NBCC is doing, it becomes pretty easy. No controversies because it's a PSU, and the kind of aggressive management NBCC has. So I think, and not to forget, even in the kind of mayhem we have seen in last few weeks, stocks having corrected very sharply, NBCC has been holding the fort, and it has not been going below those 900 kind of levels. So I think this, all this shows that once the market settles down, once the market plateaus around say whatever levels Nifty is, I think NBCC could be a smart performer in quarters and years to come. So all in all, I think good stock to hold, good expected performance, fundamental as well as technically, I think stocks look pretty sound.